Okay, let's do a quick breakdown on gold. So we're going to start on the 4-hour time frame. Give me a second. Okay, let's do a quick breakdown on gold. As you can see, we made new all-time highs yesterday. We've got the support here on the hourly time frame and the 4-hour. So we're at respects this area here. Jump down to the 30-minute time frame. The support is still there. 15-minute time frame. And support is still there. So this is a strong support zone. If I was gonna take sales, it would have to be below here. And for buys, as you can see in Asian, we made this high here. After making this high, we pushed down. After pushing down, we came up and we're just consolidating in this area. So this is indicating to me we're going to be in a range. It is FOMC day today, so I'm not expecting too much to happen in gold. So if we do want to take buys, I'd have to wait for a closure above here. I'd say above this wick. So I want to draw that out as my resistance zone. So we've got clean buys above here, about 80 pips. So that looks clean to me. So I'm going to make that my my buy zone. And now we just have to wait for a breakout in either direction. Taking sells below here can be a little bit risky just because of these wicks. So let's see how it plays out on a 15-minute time frame. If we get a strong close, because we did close bearish here, rejecting the support, and then bullish, rejecting the support. So if we manage to close bearish again below here, it could indicate strong volume for us to take sales. But if we close bullish again, we could take retest buys to retest the highs, but I'm not going to take that today just because it's FOMC and we're most likely just going to be ranging. So I'm just going to have to wait for a clear setup today. And yeah, that's my charting done. We're just going to have to give it a few minutes to see what happens. So we are getting some decent candles now. It looks like we could potentially close below. Let's check out the hourly time frame. So if we were to close below, got 20 pips till the next week, but if we were to break that, we've got a lot of clean candles to the left that we could fill. Yeah, it looks like we're getting some volume now. We had a push down, push up, bullish close, and now we're breaking that bullish candle lows. We're about to close below the support zone for the first time ever. As you can see, in the last 2 days, it has not ever closed below here. Now that we are closing below here, it's indicating that we could push down, and we're getting some sell side pressure. So we've got 2.5 minutes for candle to close. Once it closes, I'll be possibly looking to go short. So yeah, I don't like this rejection happening now. It is starting to reject, and it might close back up in the range. Let's wait and see. So right now I'm trading my 50k futures eval. I've only got 2% more to make before passing it, so I'm going to try and make that either today or within this week. Okay, I think we've just closed. Okay, so now we've finally closed below. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to wait for a top wick. Once we get that top wick, I'm going to wait for the candle to break previous candle lows and I'll enter a trade. But for now, if there's no top wick and it breaks the lows, I'm just going to have to leave it. Okay, so now we've got a nice top wick coming back up to retest this area that we broke out of. Yeah, so I'm possibly going to enter a sell here just to have a little wick fill and possibly break these wicks to the bottom. So let's gonna start off with one contract, 30 pips, 55 pips. I'm possibly going to use previous candle stops anyway. So let's see how that plays out. Ideally, once we break that wick, is a good place to go break even. So I'm gonna put that as my break even spot. Uh, so we are just ripping up now. So I'm gonna delete this sell stop. It's most likely gonna be a fake out. I'm just gonna probably close back in the range and mess about. So now we're just gonna have to keep waiting. Yeah, it's just a slow trading day. Oh yeah, let's check out Nasdaq. I did say I was gonna chart this up as well. Let's see what's happening on NQ. So we've made a high, and then we've made a low. This is pretty much the same as gold. We're respecting this support level here. Jump down to the 30-minute time frame, and you can see it is very messy until around here, but I'd probably wait to take buys above here. So that's going to be my buy zone. Buys above, and this is going to be my sell zone. So yeah, that's how the charts are looking on NQ. Yeah, okay, that's a good zone to sell below. We could take buys to retest these areas here, but since we've already moved up four candles, there's no point entering now, and we're coming up to this mini rejection area, so we're just gonna have to wait for a better entry above here. But if we do come to like here and then start rejecting, I'll take sales to come back down to the lows. For now, it's just a waiting game. Let's go back to gold. Oh, gold looks like it might actually flip and break lows, so I might be interested in taking my original sell stops. So yeah, it looks like we're actually rejecting and coming back down. We do have 3 minutes left for the candle to close, so you know what, I'm gonna put my sell stop here, back in again, because we're most likely going to reject and push down. Stops are going to be above there. Break even is, you know what, stops going to be above candle high, which is 43 pips. Break even once we break that wick, and yeah, let's see how far we can push if we get triggered in. So we've got 1:40 left for the candle to close, and it looks like we're not going to get that break below. So you know what, I'm just going to wait for the half an hour candle to close, deleting my stops. I'm just going to have to keep waiting, see what happens. Yeah, it looks like we're rejecting again. So yeah, I'm just going to jump to the 30-minute time frame, leave it on that, and let's check out NQ for the time being. Yeah, NQ looking pretty good. You know what, let's go back to gold because we're about to close on a 30-minute time frame. Don't want to miss this trade. Oops. So we've got 22 seconds. Yeah, we're just going to wait for the 30-minute to close. We don't want to enter now and then 30-minute makes a top wick and we just sit around and draw down. So I'd rather wait for the 30-minute to close, get the top wick, and then take the entries. Okay, so now we've closed 30-minute, has closed below, making that top wick. I'm gonna put my sell stops right here. Stops are gonna go above previous candle highs. You know what? I'm gonna take this trade on MGC. So I can close partials if it goes against me. I'm gonna put a sell stop of 10. Let's make it 15. Let's see how far that break-even zone is. 13 pips. Okay. It's about to be probably going to get triggered in. I do like the trade, made a nice top wick, 30-minute close below, 15-minute week bullish. Okay, we've been triggered in. Okay, so let's see. Full TP will be right here. Stops are going to be above here. Going to close partials if this high breaks. So yeah, now we've been triggered in. Now we just have to wait and see if the trade plays out. Take profit. Check GC. I just want to see if we broke that wick. Sometimes MGC and GC are a bit different, so no, not yet. Well, instead of closing partials here, I'm going to close full if it breaks that high. Just in case we take a loss, it'll be a very small one. It does look like price is rejecting. I didn't expect price to break the lows and flip back up. So, you know, that's indicating that we could push back up, which I do not want. I'd rather it break that low and just push straight to break even. It's not much of a push as it is, only 10 pips. give it some breathing room. Alright, so let's check the 5 minute out. 5 minute close weak, bullish. So you know what? I'm gonna close some partials. Where's my charts going? So I will be managing my risk and closing. I've got 1.5 lots open. I'm going to close 0.5 if this 5 minute high breaks, and then I've got full stops just above there. You know, I'm not a fan of how we're playing out right now. Ideally, I want this 5 minute to break its own lows. Okay, it's starting to break its own lows. I think we're pretty safe to go. Okay, we're back in profit. Now that we're back in profit, let's see if we can get to our BE zone. If we can, that would be amazing. I'll start trailing stops aggressively once we get there. Okay, here it is. I've got my side panels back, which is what I was looking for. So now I can close some partials. So we're selling, so we have to buy. Whoops. Okay, so now we've officially broken that wick. I'm going BE. I didn't manage to close partials, but I will take full position at 20 pips. It might be a bit early to be going BE, but we just want to be safe in these markets. Don't want to get messed around. Let's close 5 lots here. know what? Once we break these lows, I'm gonna add a little position back on, and then I'm gonna push this down a bit. If we retrace up, it'll just be a break-even trade. From breaking that low, 10 pips is here. Okay. Cool. There you go. That's the trade. So yeah, I did manage to get $90 out of this trade. Not much, but yeah, it will do for FOMC London. You know, didn't expect to get a trade in today, but we've got one. 15-minute is struggling to push. We've got a minute 30 left for the candle to close, but it is looking good. We're breaking these lows for the first time in 2 days. So yeah. I did want to enter another position here, so I'm going to take another sell here. Oops, pushed me down quite a lot. But if you're in the trade, keep your break even, keep your stops at break even. I'm just gonna put mine here. So we're up $100. So just want to see that nice little break and push from there to my TP, about 10 pips. So you know, just gonna wait for that to happen. Okay, we've broken that. Should be a nice and easy push now. Okay, there you have it. That's it. Done. First stream, first trade. It was a win. How many? Let's count. Count the pips we've got in that trade. We've got about 44 pips, 47 pips. So yeah, not bad for a first trade. 47 pips done. Up $370 for the day. Yeah, most likely that'll be me done for London session. I'm not gonna take another trade. I usually only take one trade a day, so now I'm just gonna journal that as well. Go on to GC. You know what, that was a nice trade. Let's see if I've got any viewers. Anyone took the trade? Yep, I've got no viewers, so looks like I took it on my own. Damn, we had 2 viewers at one point. Looks like they left after the trade. So you know what? That's not bad for first stream. First. Yeah, let's see if we can continue pushing, you know. Yeah, it's a nice trade, man. Looks like we could continue pushing all the way down, but I'm out the trade only because it's FOMC. Don't want to hold trades for too long. You never, because the market should be ranging today. Damn, that was a perfect entry because it looks like we're retracing all the way back up. Either way, it would have been break even for us, but yeah, man, that was a good trade. As you can see, up 370 for the day. I'm gonna take my next trade in NY. What day is it today? Wednesday. Let's see what news we've got. FOMC, but what else do we have today? Yeah, so it looks like only FOMC today at 7:30. I might come back on and stream FOMC, see what I can take, but usually it is very messy. It spikes up both ways, so you know I'm not gonna force anything. I'd rather be on for NY and take a trade then. Yeah, you know what? I think I might end the stream here. Early stream. I wonder if there's a big delay between my stream and stream latency. Okay, on stream it says 54:06. It is 54, so you know what? Not bad. Let's make a thumbnail. Oh, nice. Hey man, thanks for that. Thanks for that comment. Glad you closed in profit. I need to check the quality of the stream. Hopefully it's all in 4K and it's not blurry or fuzzy. Yeah, we've got 5 minutes to London Open, 4 minutes. Just gonna wait around and see what happens at London Open. You know what, let's check NQ while we're waiting for gold. Let's see what NQ did in the last hour. So yeah, NQ's just been ranging. It did push up 60 pips, but it's very messy to trade in this area here. However, gold was much cleaner. We had that nice breakout. We had clean candles to the left. Yeah man, gold was just a perfect trade today. I wasn't expecting that for FOMC London session, but glad we got into a trade. you know what, I think we're just going to keep ranging for the rest of London session. I wouldn't really be taking buys in this area anyway, just because of how messy it is. And next thing you could take is further sells, but now you're going to have to wait for a bearish candle to close and then take a retest sell around here to go back down. So yeah, I think that's the trade of the session. Nothing else happening. 30 seconds to London Open. I'm probably just going to end the stream here. If you did like the stream, give it a like and drop a comment. Thanks guys.